What's up guys, Dr. Beau here, and today I am answering your question about how to get rid of neck pain and headaches, especially after working on your computer all day.
How can I help you today?
One of the most common complaints that I see as a chiropractor are patients coming in asking me, Dr. Beau, how do I get rid of this neck pain and these nasty headaches after I work on my computer all day long? What are some stretches and exercises and things that I can do? So today, I want to kind of dive into that a little bit. First off, the reason that most people experience headaches and neck pain when working in a desk environment is because they are seated for too long without any motion. So the first thing that I recommend that all people do, especially after working, and again, only work in a seated environment for 30 minutes up to an hour before getting up and moving. But I just want to take the head through the simple ranges of motion. So spend 10 to 15 seconds just taking your head and literally rotating it side to side. Do rotations side to side 5 to 6 different times. Now, you don't want to take it so it hurts, but I just want to increase the range of motion. We're just basically trying to increase circulation, increase blood flow to all the muscles in the neck. Because again, you've been seated for this many hours just sitting there and working. So, range of motion side to side. Second thing you want to do is bring your chin down and bring your chin where you're looking all the way back up. Again, we're looking for full ranges of motion. Bring your chin all the way to your chest. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds. Look all the way back up. Again, hold for 3 to 5 seconds. Now, after you've done some range of motion work, what I want us to do now is stretch some of the muscles in the neck region. The first one I want you to do is, while you're seated in your chair, take your hand and grab the seat pan underneath your chair. It's going to help to hold the shoulder down. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take the head and you are going to laterally flex it, which means this. You're just going to take the head over while you're pulling yourself down, and you'll feel a stretch in the muscle here called your trapezius muscle. Again, we're not going to try to rotate it down. We're just going to lean it over, directly over, laterally flex it. The second thing I want you to do is take the opposite hand, put it on top of the head, and help move into motion with a little bit of pressure here. When you're in this position right here, I want your head to push backwards against your hand this way and provide resistance for 5 seconds. And then after 5 seconds, release the tension that you're holding so you can take the head into further lateral flexion. We are trying to do something called PNF. And basically what that does is it allows the muscles to provide resistance, and then the muscle relaxes so you can take it further into range of motion. So again, you're locking down, you're taking your head over, then you're providing resistance, then you're relaxing so you can take the head over further. You're going to do that on one side, then you're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So you're reaching and grabbing underneath the seat pan, laterally flexing first, then taking the hand, providing resistance as you push back for 5 seconds, relaxing and pulling the head over again for an additional 5 to 7 seconds. How many times should you do it? 3 times on each side. All right, after we've done that, I want you to do the exact same thing with flexion and extension. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna bring your chin down to your chest, and you're gonna stretch for about 5 seconds. You're gonna take your hands over your head, and you're going to pull down to stretch. Then you're going to provide resistance for 5 seconds, relax, and bring your chin down further. The goal is to stretch the muscles at the back of the neck. Matter of fact, there's 4 muscles that sit at the base of your skull. And I'm going to try to flip around and show you. You can take your thumbs and you're going to put them at the base of your skull here to pull your head upwards. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our chin down. We're providing resistance, thumbs, resistance, and then push down into flexion for more stretch. Last thing you're gonna do is take in your hands, look up, stretch up on the neck, resist as you push down, and bring the head back up. If you do those things, that will definitely help with your neck pain and your headaches. And now let me give you one more bonus thing to do. This is kind of a secret ninja trick that I use with a lot of my patients. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take your left hand, you're gonna put it behind your back, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna then take your nose and you're gonna bring it down at a 45-degree angle, and you're gonna stretch. You're gonna take the opposite hand and pull down as well. You're gonna stretch a muscle on the back side that connects to your shoulder blade called your levator scapulae. That muscle actually goes up and inserts to the base of the skull and on the first cervical vertebrae. A lot of the times people experience headaches is because we're seated at our computer and our head is in a forward position with a little bit cocked up. That causes tension on the muscles at the base of the skull, like we already talked about. So we have to find ways to stretch those out, and that will be the thing that alleviates your headache. All right, guys, if you guys have questions about stretches, exercises for neck pain, for headaches, please ask me below in the comments. I always jump in and answer the few questions. Also, I will link other videos that I've done for different stretches for anybody that's working at an at-home environment right now. Hope you guys have a good one. Talk to you later. Be amazing.